Orlando have owned Washington. T-Mac cast the spells for his Magic, while the Wizards counter with Gilbert Arenas, who's going through a magical stretch of games himself, tying the franchise record for three-pointers made, recording his second career triple-double, and scoring 25 or more points in 5 consecutive games. Can Gilbert match T-Mac and help the Wiz get the Magic back? From the TD Waterhouse Center in Orlando, the Magic host the Wizards. Next.
NBA scoring title. If he is to get that, he would be only the 9th player in NBA history to get back-to-back scoring titles. You're right, leading the league with 27 points, but against Washington, he seems to have his best games always, going back to 2 years from almost the date where he had his first 50-point games. This year, no different. His scoring up 6 points, his rebounding and assists, even field goal percentage up. Remember, he had 18 of his 39 points.
Not new faces, but I mean, when you have to adjust the lineup the way they have at the last minute.
I talked to Dwayne Terrell prior to the game. He said, can you lobby to get me a 10-day contract? They could use him. T. Lue comes up with a steal the first play of the game to Juwan Howard, who scores. And the former Wizard has his team out 2-0.
I hope this isn't a bad omen, but I just saw Juan going down and he's limping back over. They get a 20 seconds.
That's unbelievable. We'll take
and it happened
look.
on that first play. He couldn't even go after the ball.
Wow.
T. Lue, one of the more aggressive defenders and very solid. Whoa. His right ankle turned over, just didn't stop.
So Juan comes out and is replaced now by Mitchell Butler, who we thought initially might get his first start of the season, but Jared Jeffries starting in somewhat of a surprise to us. However, Jeffries did hurt the right knee last night. Nothing to do with the surgery, although it is the same knee. Gilbert Arenas' first shot, Leitner's there to tip it in. So we understand that the knee that Jared Jeffries hurt last night had nothing to do with his surgery, but it is the same knee, and he's starting this evening. Here's T-Mac.
You got to understand that he's probably still a little sore, regardless of how much damage is done. And what does he have to do? He has to come out and guard the leading scorer in the NBA, Tracy McGrady.
Tough challenge for Jeffries, although he is one of the better defensive players on the Wizards, often drawing the other team's leading scorer. Here's Christian Laettner. Leitner's jumper no good, and Juwan Howard gets the rebound. Juwan averaging 7 boards. Has played 66 games, started 62 for this team, and has played well against the Wizards as well this season. Here's McGrady. Backs up on Laettner for the open jumper. Good. McGrady penetrates, kicks it out to Rooks. He'll take the jumper and miss it. Magic now 29% from the field. And the Wizards turn it over. 5 turnovers for Washington. They average 17.4 per game. Wizards are 20-42. This time last year they were 30-32. Juwan inside. That's blocked.
It was blocked by Butler.
Thomas picks it up for Arenas. Gilbert set, shoots, and misses. Wizards shooting 4 of 14 from the field.
Gilbert's been shooting those threes well, but he may want to be a little bit more patient in pulling the trigger on those. And, like we said before, he has the ability to have an impact on the game in a variety of ways.
3 to shoot. Howard fadeaway jumper, too short. And Etan Thomas is there. 3rd rebound for Etan. Here's Mitchell Butler. Tip up by Arenas, left-handed. Played in all 62 previous games, and that's unfortunate. McGrady's starting to heat up. He's got 11. Leitner the other way scores. Christian Leitner got his 17th start of the year tonight. He averages 6 points and about 5 rebounds a game in his 12th year from Duke. Easy short jumper for Stephen Hunter in his 3rd year from DePaul. McGrady hasn't missed. He's 4 for 4, has 8 points and 15 in the game. Arenas is free for the open jumper. That's no good. Magic by 8. T-Mac again. Look out. Eddie Jordan wants time. 18 points in the game for Tracy McGrady on 8 of 11. Grady, who's 8 of 11 and already has 18 points in the game.
Well, you know, we know he can turn it on. I mentioned this already before. Had 18 points in the first quarter the last time they met. But he's carrying this team. He has 18 of the team's 28 points. And you're right, in this quarter, Washington still continuing with his woes. In terms of offense, they're only 1 for 5, but Orlando's definitely picked it up. They're 6 of 7, and they've certainly separated themselves right now. They have an 11-point lead.
Wizards general manager Ernie Grunfeld in attendance tonight. I had a chance to. Magic by 8. T-Mac again. Look out. Eddie Jordan wants time. 18 points in the game for Tracy McGrady on 8 of 11. Grady, who's 8 of 11 and already has 18 points in the game.
Well, you know, we know he can turn it on. I mentioned this already before. Had 18 points in the first quarter the last time they met. But he's carrying this team. He has 18 of the team's 28 points. And you're right, in this quarter, Washington still continuing with his woes. In terms of offense, they're only 1 for 5, but Orlando's definitely picked it up. They're 6 of 7, and they've certainly separated themselves right now. They have an 11-point lead.
Wizards general manager Ernie Grunfeld in attendance tonight. I had a chance to spend quite a bit of time with Ernie this afternoon, talk about the team currently and the future of the team. It was very interesting to pick his brain, get into the psyche of not only the players on the team, but what he's thinking for this squad in the future. And like a lot of folks, he's looking forward to getting his hands dirty, so to speak, doing what he does best. McGrady's jumper, no good. Ernie known for making some terrific moves, not only in Milwaukee the last 4 years, but with the Knicks organization as well.
Not afraid to make moves when he feels strong about something. And there, the last foul on Brendan Haywood. But
he told me, Phil, that he is not adverse to trading anybody, which we know because we've seen him do it. But he says, I'm not trading anybody for nobody.
Yeah.
If I trade somebody, it's going to be for somebody that's going to make an impact on the team.
And I think everybody tries to do that, tries to get equal value, or what they see as equal value, and something that in their situation will definitely improve the team.
Right.
Tried the back door, just didn't get through. It was Hunter that came up with the steal.
Keith Bogans from long range, no good. Wizards trying to avoid a sweep at the hands of this squad. Gilbert Arenas for 3. Gilbert with 81 three-pointers on the season. And Gilbert has 10 points in the game.
He's taken a couple of threes tonight that are good 5-6 feet behind the line.
Now a little double team action on T-Mac. Cuts inside, lays it up and in. How smooth is he, Phil?
Well, it's just like we talked about Carmelo Anthony last night, how smooth they are, but confident. Never get frazzled or out of the pocket. And right there, you saw the Wizards sent 2-3 different players, defenders, after him. He still maintained his dribble and made his way and ended up with the layup.
Charged the foul to Keith Bogans, his first. Stevenson and Juwan Howard check back into the lineup for Johnny Davis's squad. There's T. Lue. Played the last 2 years in Washington. Last season played 75 games. And averaged a career best 8.6 points, 3.5 assists, and a couple of rebounds. Arenas with a heck of a move.
Yes.
Gilbert averaging 19.5 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. Missed 26 games with the abdominal strain. Playing tonight in his 37th game for the Wizards. Here's T-Mac again. Unbelievable.
You see how quickly, once he gave the ball up, he went right back after Hunter and got the ball back. I mean, he's feeling like he can't be stopped right now. He wants to take over.
Magic with their largest lead of the game, 12 points.
Oh, watch this move by Gilbert Arenas, using the left hand. Remember, he's a righty. And then dives through, slides over.
T. Lue open for the jumper. Lue averaged 9.5 points, 2.5 rebounds, 4.2 assists.
Oh, there. Brendan finally got one down.
So Gilbert Arenas will go to the free throw line. Gilbert having a nice first half himself with 17 points. 2 of 4 from the free throw line, has a couple of rebounds and an assist. Traded him in July of '96 to Portland for Rod Strickland and Harvey Grant. Of course, Rasheed Wallace coming in there, and now Mitchell called for a foul.
It's very quietly creeping back into this game, only down by 7. Mitchell going for the steal, thought he had a good position in terms of fronting that pass and even went for the steal, but that right arm tucked a little bit too far on the jersey of Tracy McGrady.
Tracy McGrady, who played in his 4th All-Star game this year in Los Angeles, now in his 7th season in the league. He's went to high school in Durham, but he grew up about 40 miles from here in a town that's about halfway between here and Tampa. Wow.
1 of 2.
McGrady 3 of 6 from the line tonight, has 25 points. Christian Laettner, meantime, 3 of 7 from the field, has 8 points in this game. Here's Arenas for another jumper, and he got it. 20 points in the half for Gilbert to go play with a playoff-bound team. 7 to shoot. Howard. Well, it looked like contact to me. No call. Laettner couldn't draw the foul, and here's T. Lue.
Well, that was tough. That was a tough no call there. I thought Christian did a real good job of working and drawing the contact.
Howard stolen by Arenas. Great defense by Gilbert, and they work to give and go, and Arenas scores.
Boy, Gilbert has some really quick and powerful hands. He just cleanly stripped that last ball from Juwan Howard.
Averages 1.7 steal a game. Mitchell Butler almost got one. Cross court, T. Lue for the long jumper. No good. DeClerc tips it to Stevenson. And they'll pull it out and play for the final shot of the period. Give it to the man, T-Mac, with 25 points in the half.
They want to switch off and get Mitchell Butler on him.
Lue for the long jumper. In and out, no good. DeClerc is there. He misses a short shot, and the Wizards knock the ball out of bounds with just under 3 seconds to play.
Yeah, 2.9 to be exact. Let's hope that missed possession doesn't come back and bite them in this last 2.9 seconds. A lob.
And the basket. Well, you called it, Phil. Just what you didn't want to happen.
I mean, you've got to realize that Tracy McGrady is the focal scoring point. At any place he is on the court, you've got to feel like he's in danger. You saw it setting up. Nobody put a body on him to move him out. See right here. In fact, Laettner kind of backed off of him, it looked like.
McGrady 11 of 15 in the game and has 28 points in the half. 2 seconds for Washington. Stolen by Howard. Good if it goes, and he missed it.
From the free throw line, has 22 points.
And Gilbert Arenas, 9 of 18, as Phil mentioned. He is 1 of 2 from long range.
Gilbert also has a couple of rebounds and an assist, and as you mentioned, Phil, 22 points. And Tracy McGrady is just Tracy McGrady. What else can you say? He's as smooth as glass. He's just a pleasure to watch. You don't like to see him against your team, but what a great player.
And that last play, I was so afraid Washington lost possession of a rebound with 2.9 seconds, and I said, oh, I hope this doesn't come back and hurt them. They had the lead down to 6, and sure enough, Tracy sets right up there about 3 feet in front of the basket, and I mean, you got to feel like you're vulnerable for a lob pass. That's just what they do, plus you get the foul, so
right.
He finishes with a 3-point play. That kind of hurts you.
Well, Washington will certainly have to try to play better defense against Tracy, but it's nothing new. He averages 33 points against the Wizards and is the #1 scorer in the league at 27.5 points per game. Gets the ball first. T. Lou, T. Mac, Juwan Howard, along with Deshaun Stevenson and Andrew DeClercq. Jumper good. 30 points in the game for Tracy McGrady. Didn't take him. Dixon now will not return for second half play after spraining his right ankle on the first play of the game. McGrady against Jeffries. 4 to shoot. Fadeaway jumper. Score the field goal, and he'll go to the line. What a play.
Well, don't let that slim build fool you. He still has a lot of strength, and he's able to fight off contact, likes to shoot the fadeaway shot, drops it in there. Well, it has to be on Jared Jeffries. He's the only one by there. I didn't see a lot of contact.
Me either. Jared's second personal. It seems like there's no spot on the floor unsafe for Tracy McGrady.
Yeah, and that he's not comfortable in pulling up.
Arenas over to Sean Stevenson and scores.
That has to be a 3, right?
It is. And that's his second three-pointer of the game. And Gilbert has 25 points. So the two stars matching each other. Oh my! McGrady again.
This is starting to develop into a real shootout.
Arenas missed off the glass. Jeffries knocked it out of bounds. 36 points for Tracy McGrady, whose season high is 51. Leads the NBA at 27.5 points a game. And against the Wizards, he's just unconscious. 8 to shoot. McGrady from long range. That's a little short. DeClercq the rebound. McGrady again lays it off for Juwan. Howard draws the foul, and he'll go to the line. He hit Butler right in the 10-point Magic lead. Stevenson won a crossover, but the pass is picked off by Haywood. Arenas ahead of the pack, lays it up, and he's fouled. No basket, but he'll shoot 2.
So to see his skills and his ability out there as a point guard that can score points. But again, I mean, when you look at somebody with those kind of skills, you demand more from them, and you want to see them be the best they possibly can. And obviously, one of the areas of improvement needed by Gilbert is to cut down on the turnovers and be more effective.
Checks the clock with Stevenson on him, who knocks it out of bounds. 8 seconds to shoot. Sports Night at 10 o'clock and 1 a.m. on Comcast Sportsnet, presented by our friends at Price Waterhouse Coopers. Arenas around Haywood, leaning jumper, and Juwan is there. 7 rebounds for Juwan Howard.
Oh, wow. Another 3 for Tracy.
He has missed just 5 shots, Phil, in 20 attempts.
I think most of those were early on, too.
Back to the playing days of Johnny Davis. His days here with the Cleveland Cavaliers. Johnny Davis, now the head coach of this team, who took over for Doc Rivers. And Paul Pressey, who has enjoyed an 11-year NBA career. Paul Pressey playing with Milwaukee and San Antonio, averaging better than 10.5 points, 5.5 assists, and nearly 4 rebounds per game. Also played a lot of postseason contests as well.
Well, both these guys pretty well, especially Johnny Davis played with him briefly at Indiana. Of course, he came into the league and got a championship ring with the Portland Trailblazers. That was his first year in the league.
Foul on Andrew DeClercq. There's
Presley on the left, yeah. Johnny Davis on the right.
Fourth personal on DeClercq, and Christian Laettner back to the free throw line where he is 2 for 2 tonight. Christian has 8 points in the game. Tracy McGrady has 39. His season high is 51. His career high was last season here against Chicago when he scored 52 on February 21st.
Yeah, that 53 by Shaq might be in a little danger.
Well, it could be. That's the franchise high, 53 from Shaquille. 12-point Orlando lead. Steve Buckhantz with Phil Chenier and our Comcast Sportsnet crew. Our producer Wade Rowland, director Chris Drain, and graphic artist Brian Roan. Oh my. 41 for T-Mac. Howard inside to Hunter, double team. Good defense. They kick it over to Lou. Key's long jumper, no good. Out of bounds, they'll give it to Orlando.
Boy, Mitchell Butler seems convinced that Tyronn Lue was the last to touch it. He's looking for all the different officials to see if they come change their mind. But there's the last offensive tip in by Christian Laettner. Good hustle.
Arenas. McGrady penetrates, lost the handle on it. Spins inside, kicks it out.
Still in that key.
Long time, and a 3-second violation finally called. 8th turnover of the game for Orlando. The Wizards have committed just 7. And Washington a chance once again to get it into single digits, which they do. Gilbert Arenas with McGrady around a screen, long jumper, unbelievable. 3-pointer for McGrady. He's got 44 in the game. What a show he and Gilbert Arenas have put on. Arenas' short jumper no good, but he gets it back. Arenas challenges McGrady, and a foul is called, and it's on McGrady. Here's another look.
On the second on Tracy, but well, this is the kind of matchup you kind of like enjoy watching.
Numbers, his season high was against Denver. He's 17 of 24 from the field, 7 of 10 from the line, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 46 points in 31 minutes. Thomas squares off on Rooks and scores with a left hand. Magic by 11. Grady. 7 to shoot. T-Mac, tough turnaround. Unbelievable! He is blistering the net. 48 for McGrady.
And Steve, we're not seeing bad defense on the part of the Wizards there. That's an air ball for Steve Blake. I mean, they were trying to deny him the ball on that last possession.
Including 21 in the second quarter and 20 points here in the second half. And this is still the third quarter.
I was going to say the third quarter.
Yeah.
With some time left.
Right. He'll try another one. No way! 2-point field goal, and McGrady has matched his season high of 51. Bad pass, but luckily Mitchell Butler gets it back. Bothered by Bogans. Thomas against Rooks. Matan pulls the trigger and hits. 5-second difference. These fans want McGrady to shoot. They want a new career high. McGrady penetrates, gets pushed, fouled, and will go to the line.
And see, that's such a smart play. He's starting to change up. I don't know if he's starting to lose the legs to pull up from as deep as he has earlier in this game, but now showing the skill of getting to the basket. You know, 6'8", to be able to handle the ball that well, and you've got to defensively, you've got to play out on him strong the way he's been shooting, and that makes him even more capable of getting to the line.
McGrady 9 of 13 from the free throw line. He shoots 80.5%. And he missed them both, but Bogans gets it back. McGrady with 2 seconds fires the jumper, and that is the end of the third quarter. So Tracy McGrady, perhaps a little bit spent, perhaps feeling the pressure of knowing he's going to the line for a new career high.
Yeah, he gives some credit to Mitchell Butler. I mean, he's really been trying to stay close to hanging around that 8, 9, 10-point range.
Howard fade away, no good, short. Tipped away, and Arenas chases it down, but McGrady gets it back, and a short jumper, no good. Lonnie Baxter is there. Steal by Stevenson. Deshaun Stevenson. Alley-oop goes out of bounds, and the Magic turn it over. Magic by 11. McGrady fouled by Blake.
Foul number 2.
His 4th personal.
Blake's going for the strip. The main thing is they want to try and get that ball out of Tracy McGrady's hand.
And with 9:07 to play in the game, the Wizards are over the limit.
Wow, I was thinking that was a good foul because they didn't have that many team fouls. I didn't realize that.
Tracy McGrady set from the free throw line and misses again. He's missed 3 straight free throws and still looking for a new career high. He's 9 of 15 from the free throw line. And Tracy McGrady has a new career high of 53 that matches the franchise high set by Shaquille O'Neal.
His neck and his hip or something. He's trying to work it out.
Well, at halftime we saw a trick. It wasn't a trick shot performance. It was just a circus-like atmosphere here when they brought 3 large pigs onto the floor.
Hairy pigs, too. I happened to pass by.
See that?
Not a pretty sight.
Tracy McGrady is bringing home the bacon here tonight with a new franchise high, 54 points.
I like that, bringing home the bacon.
Yeah. Amazing. 24 years old.
How about scary?
It is scary. So against the Wizards this year, he scored 27 in the first game, 35 in the second, 39 in the third, and 55 here in the fourth.
And keep in mind, that is his second 50-point game.
There he goes again. Howard chases it down. They're just going to feed McGrady now and let him try to pad those numbers. Here he is. Tracy lays it off for DeClercq for Howard. Juwan blocked inside, gets it back, blocked again. Shot clock is at 7. Did not reset. McGrady baseline, goes all the way, lays it up. And what an amazing shot by McGrady! "57 points for Tracy McGrady."
This is just too pretty to talk about. Just watch this. Unbelievable.
The 57 points by McGrady ties a Washington opponent high set by none other than Michael Jordan on December 23rd, 1992, when he played for the Bulls.
Nice standing ovation, too. We've still got 7.5 minutes to go.
Thomas gets it back and scores easily. Magic by 13 with 7:20 to go. As the fans here at the TD Waterhouse Center have witnessed a career performance from Tracy McGrady. 57 points. Steve Blake around a screen for Leitner. Knocked away by Deshaun Stevenson. McGrady is held by Arenas. Oh my goodness! He threw it up. It didn't count, but nothing can stop McGrady tonight. Are you kidding me?
It won't count on the scoreboard, but we'll remember that shot as well. Yeah, Deshaun coming up with the steal and the finish with the flush.
McGrady makes the free throw to give him 58. Here's this play again. I thought we were going to get a chance to see McGrady throw up that long jumper again.
Off the glass, too.
Jeffries inside, flushes it down. 6:28 to go. Magic by 15. Fans want him to score 60. He's got 59. Tracy knocked away, lost it out of bounds, and turned it over.
Well, obviously the fans want to see him break 60. Believe me, everybody in this Wizard uniform and on the coaching staff do not want to see that. And he may have just a couple more minutes before Johnny Davis pulls him and sits him out.
Arenas, who had been stuck on 33 for some time, hits to score 35, and Gilbert is 1 point away from his season high of 36. Deshaun Stevenson. McGrady drives on Leitner, blocked inside, gets it back, and he's fouled.
So shooting 42%, Washington only 37%, but points in the paint clearly going to Washington's favor. Washington out-rebounding their opponents, but only 6 assists on the night. But what a night for those two players. First of all, Gilbert Arenas, and then this guy here, Tracy McGrady.
So McGrady, who has the new franchise high of 59, besting the old mark set by Shaquille O'Neal of 53. Misses again. Wow.
He's missed more free throws than he has field goals, hasn't he? Or,
yes.
No, I guess not. No,
well,
he's
close.
20
He's
for
missed 7
now.
free throws,
Yeah.
and he's missed 15 field goals. 14 of 21 from the line. And has 60 points in the game. 60 for Gilbert Arenas, which of course is a new opponent in the third, and 8 here in the fourth. Total of 60 points. He is 20 of 36 from the field in 41 minutes of play. 15 of 22 from the line. 10 rebounds, 5 assists. Wow.